One thing that's really special about Geisinger is our expertise in health systems science. We're one of the nation's leading systems in value-based care. That's really cutting-edge care that prioritizes patient and population outcomes. It's different than the typical fee-for-service model, and it's the way of the future.
Graduate medical education at Geisinger is quite large. We're up to 56 accredited ACGME, so physician-focused programs. In all totality, we have about 86 unique, independently accredited graduate medical education programs. The other unique thing about our health system for trainees is that we are also a subspecialty and super specialty organization. And so for that reason, the breadth of pathophysiology that we see within our healthcare settings is very robust, and our residents and fellows receive training from all the common illnesses all the way through to the most unique and rare diseases.
When I was looking for residency programs, the thing I wanted to make sure of was that one, you could wear a lot of hats, right? So you could get kind of exposure to all the different areas still, so you're not sacrificing access to education, but at the same time be an actual important part of the roles that you play. And so I think the best of both worlds situation of being a small hospital while still being under the umbrella of the Geisinger system gives you access to the larger resources while still being able to have that closer interprofessional relationship with patients, caregivers, doctors, nurses, the whole staff.
It was very important for me to look for the culture, like the friendly, warm culture. Everyone was so real, open, friendly, and I was like, yeah, I think I want to be part of these people because I'm also like this kind of people.
We have one of the largest genomics programs in the country that's been developed in a healthcare system. So we have almost 200,000 of our patients who are sequenced. That's about 20% of our patient population, where there's DNA information that can be used to help us learn more about diseases and how they occur, can help for future drug development, actually can be used for identifying patients who are at risk for particular genetic conditions.
Geisinger has an increasingly robust culture around diversity, equity, and inclusion. The affinity groups that we currently have are the LGBTQ plus affinity group, we have the Black affinity group, we have the Muslim affinity group, we have the Latino affinity group, and we have the Women with Families in Medicine affinity group. And those are inclusion communities for residents and fellows that identify with those shared identities and are looking to build both a professional network, but mostly a personal outside of work network.
We really try to be mindful of our residency culture as a whole. I think our values are really focused on finding joy in other people's accomplishments and really lifting each other up and being a source of support.
It's literally an open door policy because we have a WhatsApp group and everyone's like, oh, this is what happened to me today, and everyone is celebrating your wins, your achievements. It's just so amazing.
I do give them surveys pretty regularly. So there are standardized measurements for things like sleep or stress or burnout. I also meet with them one-to-one if they're ever, struggling.
They push you to make sure you strive for excellence, but they also serve as a safety net. So it's like, along the way you meet hiccups, you meet challenges, we're here for you. We'll show you how to do it again. It doesn't matter, even if you fall, we're here for you, And they also emphasize the importance of work-life balance.
We want our residents to become part of the communities that we serve. There's so many outdoor activities that our residents engage in: mountain biking, hiking, fishing, exploring the wilderness.
State College, where obviously Penn State is, there's a million things to do out there. I love golf, so there's a million golf courses out there. They have nightlife, they have obviously Penn State football, and I love football.
I live down here in Lewistown actually, and the people in Lewistown are so nice. Everyone's like, hi, hello.
I have been at Geisinger a long number of years. It has been where I've chosen to have my professional career. It's also been the area that I have chosen to raise my family and have my children, and it's been a wonderful area to grow personally as well as professionally. I just can't say enough about the community. I came because of the opportunity. I have stayed because of the people.